नमस्कार, येवकार तुमका हब एनकाउंटर कार्यावळीन एक मनीस असा, एक आमदार असा जाणे विधानसभा गाजयली आणि फर्स्ट टाइम असून सुद्धा विधानसभेचे स्वतःचे सत्र तांणी आपल्या वेगवेगळ्या विषयान प्रत्येकाचे मन वेधून घेतले। ते म्हणजे आम आदमी पक्षाचे आमदार वेन्झी विएगस। आता वेन्झी विएगस जेन्ना उलयताले तेन्ना खूबशे जाण म्हणटाले की तो स्काय-फाय मूवी बद्दल उलयता काय अशें दिसता, तो अनरियलिस्टीक उलयता, कांय जाणांनी म्हटलें ते फ्युचरिस्टीक उलयता। हे सगळे जाणा जावन घेवपा खातीर की तांणी उलयला ते तांकांय दिसता ते फ्युचरिस्टीक अनरियलिस्टीक काय डुएबल हे जाणा जावन घेवपा खातीर आमी खास आयिल्ले आसा सद्या अशा जाग्याचेर ज्या जाग्याचेर फाटल्यान साळ न्हंय आनी अरेबियन सी हे दोनूय मेळटा आनी हाका नुस्त्यार म्हणटा। सो येवकार तुमकां हाका नुस्त्यार म्हणटा, नुस्त्यार म्हणटा। तुम्ही हाजोय विषय काढलेलो हांगा सँड ड्यून्स कितें आसा म्हणून, थंयच्यान स्टार्ट करुया।
सो हो इतलो बरो जागो रुपेश बाब, फर्स्टली टू स्टार्ट विथ नुस्त्यार। आनी म्हाका दिसता गोंय आनी हूंय असो लुगार ना ज्या जाग्यार अरेबियन सी आनी रिवर साल दोनी एक जाता। आनी हो जो सँड बार दिसती पडटा फाटल्यान, ते सँड बारा लागून जितल्यो नुस्त्या बोट येताय फाटल्यान तुका दिसता बेतलां कुटमोणा, सो जितल्यो नुस्त्या बोट येताय ते वारान टायडल बोर क्रिएट जाता बिकॉज ऑफ टू डिफरंट टायप ऑफ वॉटर्स। रिवरान सदांच एक फ्रेश वॉटर अशें आसता आनी सी वॉटर, दोनी मेळोन एक ब्रेकिश वॉटर क्रिएट जाता वेर द डेन्सिटी ऑफ द वॉटर इज डिफरंट। सो हे टायडल बोराकोच्यान त्यो बोटो लाराचेर येवन इधर दे पास बाय दी सायड आनी दे गेट सँडबाराक लागता, नाजाल्यार ते वाटेन ते फातरांचेर वचोन उमटोन त्यो बोट्यो फुट्टा आनी ट्रेजेडीज हॅज हॅपन्ड, डेथ्स हॅव हॅपन्ड। So this was one of the issue where permanent we need to have a breakwater, and the breakwater म्हणजे straight like this we have to go in the Arabian Sea so that breaks off the water and take a turn. So basically Gabion wall म्हणटा ते भाशेन, Gabion wall structure create करपाचो हातरांनी, so no concretization, हातरांनी create करपाचो which will have
आणि सांगला कन्सिडर करतलो म्हणून।
येस, कन्सिडर करतले म्हणून सांगला and everybody is aware that this is needed, if we have to grow फिशींग इंडस्ट्री ग्रो करतले जाल्यार रेव्हेन्यू जरी तरी कॅपिटल इन्वेस्टमेंट जरी तरी आमी फिशींग इंडस्ट्री घालतले फ्युचरिस्टीक चिंतून की 5 वर्सां 10 वर्सां फिशींग इंडस्ट्री आमची वयर चडटली जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता हो जागो डेव्हलप करपाची गरज आहा सो दॅट द फिशींग इंडस्ट्री कॅन बूम अप।
ओके, आणि ह्या जाग्याची आनी एक खासियत की आमच्या फाटल्यान जे जाय जाल्यार मागीर झूम करून पळोवपाक लायट हावस आसा आनी लायट हावस आनी मरीन इंडस्ट्री मातशी लागची आनी कॅप्टन वेन्झी जे स्वता मरीन इंडस्ट्री कडेन लागचे आसा, बट दिस वॉज नॉट प्लॅन। आता आमच्या लक्षान आयलें ते जालें म्हणून। बट बॅक टू दी रियल क्वेश्चन्स। स्काय-फाय मूवी भशेन तूं उलयता म्हणटाले, कोणाक ड्रोन टॅक्सी पासून सगळ्यांक दिसलें की वेन्झी उलयता तें खरें काय इट इज अनरियलिस्टीक?
ना, इट इज नॉट अनरियलिस्टीक एट ऑल। 2009 वॉट्सॲप आयिल्लें, 2011 वॉट्सॲप अपग्रेड जालें, 2015 परत अपग्रेड जालें आनी आज 2022 WhatsApp can do group calling, face calling, all this is technology. 2018 तशें जेन्ना चालू जाल्लें तेन्ना जरी तरी कोणें उलयल्लो तेन्ना म्हणटाले दिस इज फ्युचरिस्टीक, एक्झॅक्टली वॉट आय एम टॉकिंग नाव, इट इज नॉट फ्युचरिस्टीक। सेकंडली विथ कोविड कमिंग हे 2 वर्सांनी 10 years वी हॅव क्रॉस्ड अहेड। सो जरी तरी वी वर बेटर प्रिपेर्ड ऑफ वर्किंग फ्रॉम होम, एड्युकेशन फ्रॉम होम, केन्नाय हें गजाल म्हणटी आमचे मोदी आसूंकूच ना की घारसोन आनी भुरग्यांक मोबायल दिना नासले आमी, कांय करना नासले बिकॉज नॉट गूड फॉर द आयज। बट जशें कोविड हिट जालें एवरीथींग शट डावन, एवरीबडी, ऑल द इंडस्ट्रीज कोलॅप्स एंड एवरीबडी स्टार्टेड वर्किंग फ्रॉम होम, स्कूल फ्रॉम होम। सो इट वॉज अ ड्रीम विच नोबडी थॉट। आतां यू कूड से दॅट पीपल यूज टू वर्क फॉर इंडस्ट्रीज इन द US, दे यूज टू वर्क फ्रॉम इंडिया ऑन लॅपटॉप घेवन, but school children started doing that what they used to do.
But too जे उलयले it's like not on ground, you're talking about flying high, the drone taxis, हांगाच म्हणपा लागलेलो की आमच्याच टॅक्सी हांगा रस्त्यार सारक्यो चलना आनी वेन्झी ड्रोन टॅक्सीचे उलयता म्हणून।
It was an example, drone taxi, giving an example of drone taxi. I was making the industry, making the assembly understand that 10% of my topics which were actually capital investment topics where you invest today and the industry will go on, change म्हणटाय ती आडावपा जायना, change will happen, it has already started happening. Our Indian Navy Air Force has already started investing in the drone. So this is there. It is going to be there and it is going to come. How we adopt it and how fast we adopt it, that is the best. If we have our own methods, own people, locals getting ready for this futuristic plan, then why not? You know, transport section will be considered with drone, and drone taxis are happening. They have already invested. There is a company that has already invested.
So it is futuristic म्हणटा, and for any political party you cannot be so futuristic. सध्या लोक एक्सपेक्ट करता की म्हजे आयचे जे टॉपिक आसा पळय that should be spoken about.
No, but hardly 10% of my entire proposals, गोष्ट्यो with suggestions जे मांडले, hardly 10% were related to long-term vision of getting revenue to Goa if we invest at the right time. Drone Institute, pilot drone institute, training of pilots for drone is the right time to invest on. Then you will have these drone pilots ready for the future. But the remaining good 90% of my topics like erosion, we talked about electricity bills, we talked about shack owners, we talked about the ICU, we talked about grey Aadhaar schemes, we talked about the fishermen drying their fish. All these assurances, जे assurance आम थिंग लोकांगे assurances जे आम मांडल्यो, there were all 90% were common man's problems. जे common man लागू जाते वस्त आम उलयले थिंगा, आनी common man लागू जाते वस्त उलोयन सगळ्यां उजी जो तांकां दिसलें, CMाकूय दिसलें, टुरिजम मिनिस्टराकूय दिसलें, फिशींग इंडस्ट्री आमगेलो नीलकंठ बाबाकूय दिसलें, एंड ही गेव अस एश्युरन्सीस आमी ओडून हाडल्यो. नॉट दॅट इट वॉज
एक परसेप्शन आशिल्लें की आम आदमी पार्टी इज अ बी टीम ऑफ BJP. आतां तें परसेप्शन मातशें कन्फर्मेशन जाता अशें दिसता, कारण वेन्झी मांडटा आनी CM ओके म्हणटा. हे खुबशे इश्यून आमी पळयले की वेन्झी कितें गजाल म्हणटा, Minister speaks the same language of Venzy Viegas.
No, it is not that minister speaks. It is actual solution. गोंया आज पासत जायें, हेज्या पयले ती असेंब्लीन पयली जाल्यार तुवें, इट वॉज लायक अ ड्रामा. कोणा ट्रस्ट करपाचो थिंगा? वी आर पुटींग एक्चुअल डिमांड्स एंड दे आर एक्चुअली गेटिंग कन्विन्स्ड. देर वॉज नो ऑपोजिशन ऑल दीस इयर्स. आनी सांगचें म्हणल्यार रुपेश बाब, द फर्स्ट टायम एक्सपिरियन्स वेन वी एंटर्ड द असेंब्ली हॉल, द फर्स्ट डे, it was like we are entering as a team, no opposition इशी ruling तशी एक टीम घेवन आमी गेम चालू जावपा. लोक सगळो टीव्हीर लाखांनी लोक पळयतालो आमकां, आनी लोक फीडबॅक दितालो, अरे फाटल्यान पळया ते टीम मेंबर तुमचेच, ते गोल खंय मारतले. सो स्टार्टिंग ऑफ द डे वी आर विथ
काँग्रेस वाल्याचे उलयता,
द टीम मेंबर्स आमचे या तेमचे. ऑलरेडी वी वर इन दॅट सिट्युएशन. सो जेन्ना असले सिट्युएशनान जेन्ना आमी लोकल इश्यू मांडटाय, फॉर एक्झाम्पल कोलवा सुकोंग घालपाचें हारें, 100 रुपया पर इयर वॉज द प्लॅटफॉर्म रेट, 3000 केली. तो काडलो थिंगा. फिशरीज मिनिस्टर एक्सेप्टेड इट. इट इज नॉट बिकॉज
terminology vacation, you said it and he repeated it, Rohan Khawte repeated it, vacation. Then again he improvised and he said आमी co-working spaces on beaches आचेर दिता.
See, one thing is we have a dynamic tourism minister, no doubt about it. His education background is there. He's got his head on his shoulder. Picking up a word, what I said, which he probably liked and which is good for Goa, and he has picked it up and he has implemented it, which is bari gazal, goinch pasat bari gazal. So this only shows that this time even the ruling has felt that opposition je nove wangdi alle, the new players that have come, the new entries that have come, whether they are opposition or whether they are from the ruling, they have come with a new fresh mindset. जी एनर्जी आहा, जी विरेश आल्लो आमचो नवो, जी एनर्जी ताजे कडेन आहा, जो आमचो मुगे कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी रावता तो आमदार कुंकोळेचो, युरी आलेमा बाब, युरी आलेमा कलीग आमगेलो. You see, although they are from different parties, but that positiveness what was there, the energy what was there, it was never there in the assembly before. The ideas that every one of us put, a lot of was assured and assurance घेतले थिंगा आणि we took it. It is not that if their own members had this and done it, why we would have to do it. Workation जोरी तोरी तामच्या मेंबरांनी हेज्या पयलीं केल्लें जाल्यार why Rohan should have actually acknowledged it. So it is something I think is not about CM listening to Venzy or BJP MLAs listening. It is about they understanding the fact that these youngsters are putting in a lot of value by heart. Rest जे आशिल्ले आमकां नव्यांक सोडून तुवें जोरी तर पयले, then that trustworthiness is not there. म्हाका कितले फोन आयले की Venzy you spoke very well, बरो उलयलो, to the point, आणि best thing what Goa liked is Aam Aadmi Party was the voice of Goans and the trustworthy voice of Goans. Trustworthy voice of Goans
म्हणजे
was Aam Aadmi
बाकीचे
Party.
वॉज नॉट ट्रस्टवर्दी.
That is what people probably assume because this voice was there. पोन्ने जे
You
आमदार
are
आशिल्ले.
directly talking about Vijay Sardesai, you are directly talking about people like Sankalp.
I will not take any names, but this is the feedback what we got. Trustworthy voice of Goans was exactly the feedback what we got. बरं उलयले, सगळे बरं उलयले, but Aam Aadmi Party was the trustworthy voice of Goans. So I think we are pleased that we are getting this talks from the people and we are going to ensure.
But
that
one
this
thing जे
trustworthiness
तुका
will
जाय
be
आशिल्लें तें जावना. Electricity 300 units free of cost. Uninterrupted ताणी म्हटलें we will try to do it. But main issue तुगेलो जावना.
This is the whole point of Aam Aadmi Party. We will keep on hitting. I will again raise the demand of asking for 300 units free electricity in the winter season. 5 वर्सां परत वच डिमांड घालतलो till we are in a situation that we create that much of.
ते म्हणटा पंजाबान तुम्ही करना म्हणटा आनी हांगा कित्याक मागता काय म्हणून.
That is not the point of discussion. गोंयचो लोकांक free energy जाय. You are supposed to give because it is cheap, no? Honorable Minister has said that it is cheap. In Delhi he said that म्हारग electricity आमी घेता आनी free दिता. हांगा सवाय घेता जाल्यार हांगा सवाय मेळटा दिवपा जाय न्ही. And it is the matter of a few crores. We just did a calculation.
You have a faith की at least end of this 5 years तुमचे एक assurance ते हे जातले 300 units of electricity.
It is the pressure that the people of Goa are going to put on this BJP government to make sure that they give these units free. It was the pressure of the Aam Aadmi Party that made them give 16,000 liters free. They were talking about free म्हणटाय तें दिवपूच न्हू. फ्री म्हणटाय ती गजालू नाका. ते फ्री म्हणटा मरे म्हणटाले त्या कॅम्पेनीक. But they gave 16,000 liters today. It was the pressure and this is what Goa wants today. Because of Aam Aadmi Party, because of Aam Aadmi Party's concept of free, the free word is used लोकांक सजमोवपाक. Subsidy म्हणल्यार खूब जाण लोकांक सजमोना. The free word is being used because for easy understanding and communication. आज आमी उदक फ्री दिल्ल्यार कितली वर्सां जाली आता. And they now are giving 16,000.
You are
unit diuche.
You are also accused of creating rift in opposition when it came to deputy speaker's election. So where you abstained from voting, you along with Viresh abstained from voting.
No, I think people of Goa has appreciated this. What is the point? Media घेऊन we don't trust the Congress. Congress अशे, Congress तशे, Congress अशे, Congress तशे. काँग्रेसाचे तेमचो लीडर आहा. तेमचे काँग्रेसाचो ट्रस्ट ना. But what is the point in speaking in media and then there are parties that have seconded deputy speakers this. कसलो हे नाटक? हे नाटक कांय सजमना. So let us be true. Yes, it is not about Delilah Lobo. It is not about her. She is a genuine person. She is a new.
We thought it is only about Delilah Lobo.
It is not about Delilah Lobo. It is about the Congress not trusting their own. गोवाक जरी काँग्रेस ट्रस्ट करना जाल्यार डिलायला लोबोक आनी थिंग बसोवपाचें देर इज नो प्रॉपर एक्चुअली एथिकली हें बसना.
डिलायलाच्या जाग्यार दुसरें कोणी आसा जाल्यारय तुमी एब्स्टेन करपाचें
डिस्कस करून काडटा आशिल्लें न्ही.
कोणीय आसा जाल्यार
जेन्ना आमी प्रिवियसली वेन वी वर देर फॉर द फर्स्ट टायम अलेक्सा लागून दॅट टायम वी हॅड अ डिस्कशन एंड कॉमन डिसिजन जाल्लें. So that could have been discussed.
तुम्ही इगो इशू केलो की तुम्ही म्हटलें what I remember you telling media की आमकां खबरूच ना, आमकां सांगूच ना.
ना आमकां सांगूंक ना म्हणजे एज ऑपोजिशन.
सांगूंक ना म्हणटा whatever it is.
Venzy न्ही.
You have made it more like a ego issue that तूं म्हाका सांगूं ना म्हणटा हांव तुजे.
No. तस जरी तरी दिसलें लोकांक दिसलें जाल्यार टू बी व्हेरी क्लियर पर्सनली एज वेन्झी म्हाका इंडिविज्युअलाक I was informed by the opposition leader, but as a opposition, united opposition, we were not called together like how we had done it previously for the session. So ते जावंक ना न्ही. So that is the whole point. It is not about म्हाका येवन कुचकुच केलें. That is not the point. And the thing is, when you are not trusting your own leader, when the party is not trusting the own leader, what do you want Goa to see? हांवें पयलेंच म्हणलें ज्या दिसा आमी पयले स्टेडियमान देंवले टीम घेऊन लोक जो पळयता तो मेसेज धाडपा लागलो अरे ते गोल हुंच्यान मारतले ते मातशें सांबाळा म्हूण कोणा घेवन देंवला.
सेल्फ गोल मारीत म्हणून
फर्स्ट डेयाकूच सेल्फ गोलाची इतली बोर्ड जाता आनी यू एक्सपेक्ट अस टू डू दीस फॉर द काँग्रेस. It's not about Delilah Lobo. It's
But
about the
number
Congress.
also is what matters. If you have seen दोन तुम्ही जाण जाले, एक विरेश जालो, एक विजय जालो, हे सोडले जाल्यार ओपोजिशन अशें नाशिल्ले. काँग्रेसीचे एक 5 जाण आशिल्ले हेवटेन.
Very, very true. काँग्रेसचे कोण आशिल्ले ते म्हाका कांयच खबर ना. But the 4 names what you took, the 4 names of what you took, yes, I think they were the major opposition.
They were
and,
there.
Yes, and I would really appreciate Vijay Sardesai, who was sitting next to me, and he was of great help. You know, whenever
आता तू ताका indirectly you are raising doubts on his intentions of raising issues.
दोन गोष्टी आसा. जी गजाल बरी आहा ती बरी न्ही, जी गजाल बरी आहा ती बरी, जी गजाल सारकी ना ती सारकी ना, जे इंटेंशन सारकें दिसना ते सारकें दिसना, जी बरी आहा बरी आहा. विजय हें कितें करचें करनाका, and genuine answer he was giving, which is very good, and I'm appreciating
So
it.
you used to discuss with Vijay.
Yes, many times, many times we discussed, because he was the only one with the senior. आनी कोण आसलो फाटल्यान पळयलें जाल्यार ते टीम मेंबरा शुअरिटी कांयच ना न्ही आसले ते. कोण खंय आशिल्लो तो?
रेजिनाल्डूय दिसतालो तुका.
Yeah, he is there, but he is now part of the.
But you are missing Reginald this side.
म्हाका अशें miss जालें ना, because this was my first experience, so first hand experience I have never had before, so missing तशें करून कांयच जालें ना. But yes, he was there under his own capacity, he was supporting the ruling.
Okay, so rulingaचे जे division आसा पळय न्ही, was it affecting your performance also?
Very much, very much. रुपेश सांगता म्हणल्यार कॉलेजींत रॅगिंग करता तसलो याद आयलो.
हे कशें आनी
कॉलेजींत रॅगिंग करता तसलो याद आयलो. जेन्ना कितें वेन्झी उबो रावता, पयलीं जेन्ना हांवें सांगलें 25% हॅज टू बी पूट, 25% ऑफ द बजेट हॅज टू बी पूट फॉर एड्युकेशन. जेन्ना हांव कॅपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर आनी रेव्हेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचराचे मांड थिंगा CM उबो रावलो, आनी CM कितें घुसपायलें आनी मागीर म्हणपा तूं रॉंग, मागीर म्हणपाक आपूण रॉंग आनी आपूण बसलो. इफ यू रिवाइंड एंड सी, तूं रॉंग म्हणपा लागलो, मागीर म्हणपा लागलो नाय म्हणलें हांव रॉंग न्ही, देर इज कॉल्ड एज रेव्हेन्यू नोट्स, ना मागीर बसलो. सो ऑल दीस टॅक्टिक्स वर रॅगिंग टॅक्टिक्स, तूं बस आबूज करपाक. आमी आबूज जावंक ना. वाय? सी, वी कम फ्रॉम अ मॅनेजमेंट बॅकग्राउंड एंड वी आर नॉट डेअर टू गेट रॅग्ड विथ यू. पळयलें जाल्यार सगळे उबे रावताले, तो नवो. दीस वॉज द स्टेटमेंट प्रत्येक आमकां, एवरी वन यूज दी स्टेटमेंट. तूं नवो मरे, तूं नवो, ताका कळना, तूं नवो, तुमी ट्रेनिंग करूंक ना. सो दीस वॉज द वेज ऑफ हाव दे वर एक्चुअली आमकां ओपोज करपाक, की आमी आमगेलो जो पोटेंशियल आहा. वी हॅड गॉट गुड क्वेश्चन्स. कॉल फॉर अनदर 25 days सेशन. आय चॅलेंज द BJP गव्हर्मेंट. 25 दिसांचो सेशन आपया. आमी आनी 25 दिसांची क्वेश्चनां, फ्रेश क्वेश्चनां मांडपाची कॅपॅसिटी दोता गोंयकारां बद्दल. इतले लोकल इश्यू आसा. We were fully prepared. Almost close to 172 questions we have placed. Myself as an individual, Cruz also has placed. Already we had good another X number of questions. Good, I think 18 questions per day. आणि 15 दिसांचे म्हणल्यार good 200+ questions readyच आशिल्ले. And I think we had already feeded up another good 100+ questions. So we are still ready. We would want the government to have another 25-day session.
But you are happy that many assurances you got.
I am very happy. I am very happy. And in my in the last bill in the assembly, I mentioned it very clearly. खूपशे assurances दिला. Please make sure that these assurances are done. गोंयकारांक ह्यो assurances दिल्या त्यो मेळच्यो. ह्योच assurances घेवन आमी विंटर सेशनाक वयची न्हू.
परत टॉपिक नाका.
परत तोच एश्युरन्सा टॉपिक नाका. ICU डायलिसीस युनिट परत विंटर सेशना येवपा नाका. एश्युरन्स दिला. फिशरमॅनाक एश्युरन्स दिला. टुरिजमा म्हाका एश्युरन्स दिले. मुगे सेल्फ हेल्प हे माय हेल्थ सेंटर्स आर देर. हेल्थ सेंटर स्टाफ ना. स्टाफा एश्युरन्स दिला. तो विंटर सेशनाक परत हांव स्टाफ ना म्हणून घेवन वचपा नाका. पुलीस स्टेशनार पुलीस मुगे हेड कॉन्स्टेबल ना. ट्रॅफिक सेला स्टाफ ना. ते एश्युरन्स दिले म्हाका. ते घेवन म्हज्यान वचपा जायना. कोलवा मुगे सेक्रेटरी तो आहा तो मोस्ट करप्ट, ते नांव घेवन ताजे काडले थिंगा. मिनिस्टरान
जालो ट्रान्सफर तो
ना, अजून जावंक ना. सो हे एश्युरन्स घेवन हांव विंटर सेशनाक वचपा जायना. देन वॉट इज द पॉयंट? देन वेर इज द होल थिंग? सो आय थिंक वी हॅव डन अवर जॉब. वेरेवर वी कॅन गेट एश्युरन्सीस, वी हॅव गॉट सम एश्युरन्सीस. बट वन थिंग वॉज व्हेरी क्लियर, दॅट जो काँग्रेसान इतली वर्सां ऑपोजिशन जाग्यार जो क्लाउड क्रिएट केल्लो, की ऑपोजिशना असल्यार कांयच काम जायना, ताका लागून रुलिंगा वयचे पडटा. हो क्लाउड आमी हे पाटी फोडलो. ऑपोजिशना आसून आमी एश्युरन्स घेतल्या आनी एश्युरन्स घेवन फॉलो अप करतले.
ऑपोजिशनान असल्यारूय कामां जाता.
कामां जाता.
सो यू शुड बी थँकफूल टू सीएम.
I should not be thankful to CM. CM should be thankful to the people of Goa for getting in a change. हो बदल जो आज गोंयकारान हाडला, बाणालकारान हाडला, जावं दुसरे कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी लोकांनी हाडला, वेळ्ळे लोकांनी हाडला. CM should be thankful to them because आज आमकां ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी दिली म्हणून CMाक कळ्ळें असले पॉलिटिशियन जाता म्हणून. तो इतले ते असले तागेले स्टायलीचे पॉलिटिशियन घेवन आशिल्लो. नवे पॉलिटिशियन कसले ते आज तांकां
तुझे ऐकले ताणे. ही इज लिसनिंग टू यू. द मिनिस्टर्स आर गिविंग एश्युरन्सेस.
नो,
दे शुड एट लीस्ट हॅव अ कर्टसी टू से थँक यू CM.
See, in a way, saying thank you to CM, I think the people of Goa will say thank you to him in a way, which yes, you know, and as we mentioned, assembly session is not a Thanksgiving session.
No, we are not in assembly right now.
So in assembly, we have never said thank you to him. In press, yes, if you would like me to say thank you to CM, we will definitely say once
only when your assurances
once the assurances are done, then yes, you know, why not? We will even write a special note of thank you to him and give it in the press. Assurance केली म्हणून.
Write a special note.
Yes, which has never happened, no? इतली जाणांक assurance करून दिल्या तेणे हेच्या पयले. Never happened. So this is the change in politics. तूं हाल ICU डायलिसीस युनिट कमेस कर. हांव थँक यू नोट धाडटा, CMाकूय धाडटा आनी हेल्थ मिनिस्टराकूय धाडटा. This is the way we have to work. This is people's jobs.
You think you'll be able to sustain this tempo for next 4.5 years?
101%. We are here with this energy.
Jam जावचो ना. Only 2 people and you have to do lot of
जाम जावपाचो प्रश्न येना. बाणाले लोकांचो जो इतलो सपोर्ट आसा, the way they have motivated me and carried me after the assembly, literally I feel that you know, I am obliged and I am blessed to be here to get these things done. So jam जावपाचो प्रश्नच ना, because you will see previously politicians who say आमी खूब काम करता. हुंय रे काम. I am not working till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. For sure I am not working 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So we are working within the working hours and people are getting satisfied with that much of work, which is more than enough. So the concept of politician रातभर जाग रावता, गरज ना न्ही. So this is all fake propaganda that these politicians were making. Fake propaganda that opposition are रावन काम करपा जायना. So all this fake propaganda has broken up. That cloud has been busted, and I think now people are going to want more expectations.
So even now in opposition, you are happy in opposition?
Yes, we are very much happy in opposition, but we need to form the government. We need to form the government, and the people of Goa are going to see that only when Aam Aadmi Party government is formed, they will see drastic changes from the day one.
सत्तावीसान रावचे पडले.
सांगचे जायना रुपेश. मध्ये किती जातले ते आता, because there is so much of trading happening. What is going to happen? And
are you ready? फाल्या election जाल्यार are you ready again in all constituencies?
I am ready to do overtime.
Aam Aadmi Party is ready.
Party is ready to do overtime, which we are actually doing to some extent, and ready to take over this government and start and get things organized. It was a really learning experience this time with these assembly questions, understanding mindsets of how they fool the people in that assembly house. So tahi ek bari how they fool the people in the assembly house, and now there is no fooling with the new MLAs. There is nothing to lose. I am not a bailout MLA. हांव बेलीचे भायर सरलो MLA न्ही. I have nothing to lose. पहिले आशिल्ले ते बेलीचे भायर सरलेले MLA. तांकां दोत्ताले गव्हर्नमेंट. हांव बेलीचे भायर सरलो MLA न्ही. So I am not
nothing to worry.
Nothing to worry.
Next assembly you would be better version of what you are right now.
Yes, I am improving. I am learning. I am listening to people's grievances. I am learning how to solve the grievances. Working with all the colleagues in ruling as well as opposition. Learning from them the terminology, कितकोन उलोवपा जाय, कितकोन मांडपा जाय. So and plus I'm getting a lot of feedback. I did well. I need to do more better. I need to present myself more better. So ह्यो गोष्टी आसतल्यो. And
one thing that you think you could have done better in the assembly?
Yes, जाता आशिल्लें.
What is the one thing?
One thing what I would have done better if I would have got an assurance from the PWD. ते दिस PWD session जावं ना, उलोवपा मेळो ना. आमी कोर्सो रावन सगळे गेलेले. सो त्या दिसा जरी तरी म्हाका बाणालीचे जे फ्लडिंग जाल्ले ते जाग्यार जरी तरी बायपास ऑन स्टिल्स हे एश्योरन्स म्हाका काडून घेवंक मेळटा आशिल्लें फ्रॉम द ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर, फ्रॉम द CM. By taking this assurance, I think that would have been the satisfaction for this assembly to take away home.
That is one issue which is close to your heart.
It is close to my heart because हांव बोटीन देंवलो थिंगा उदक चोया म्हूण कितलें तें 1.5 मीटर उदक मायज आहा थिंगा. That was in a perfect situation where all this criteria was actually we were speaking about. So I have spoken to them, I have spoken to everyone. Now since it's a process, there is documentation that is involved. We need to have a resurvey done of these things which WRD has recommended. And no, it's a journey, but we will fight. We will fight for the lives that futuristic futuristic stills is also part of similar concept.
Futuristic concept.
Yes, because we've made videos, animated video केला which you have also seen, showing ki udak आता कितकोन आहा आणि स्टिल्साचे घातले जाल्यार उदक कितकोन हेट्टले तें. So I think this is the need of the hour. We need to get these things done, and where it is required, I will be aggressive. Where it is required to be on request mode, I am always on request mode. I am always on pleading mode. I am not those guys who will keep on punching every
No egos.
No egos. Let us work together. Get me things done. Give me pilot projects.
Pilot project.
Give me pilot
Everything is pilot project.
Give me pilot, because everything is new. Everything is new. Today this interview was done on a drone itself. It's a new concept which is started. It's a pilot project for an interview.
It is also new, I think, to shoot here.
Yes,
shoot karun.
And in the next 48 hours, you will see that we are coming up with something that is going to come. And I think
we will break the story.
We will break the story. And for you, for today's channel, I think, and for all the viewers, when we are a tourism related industry, already our tourism minister has acknowledged #vacation. And he's going to have these units. So the main criteria for these units is high-speed internet. And today we see that people do not want towers coming up. So I think this workation stations, these units which are going to be there, Honorable Tourism Minister should go for VSAT. VSAT is satellite internet connection. It is a little bit expensive, but this can be the start of it. I will propose it to him. I am putting it out to this channel. All these workation stations which are going to come up on various people should have a VSAT, which means no tower connection. They will take direct satellite.
It will have a high-speed internet.
High-speed internet. And I think assembly should also have a high-speed internet with VSAT, with no tower coverage.
Pale Aam Aadmi Party government केला तुका science and technology minister करपा मेळटा.
Minister science and technology as well as I think education will be something
that is very.
Yes.
ते बोलले आता.
I think education is one that
will come after 2 years.
Yes.
Challenging you because you had challenged Churchill Alemo that time.
No. I am ready for all kind of challenges and debates with solutions. We are not bisti farmanna me. We are talking with solutions, and I will walk the talk wherever it is possible. Whatever I have spoken, and I have an opportunity to get CSR fundings to do few models. I will show them in my constituency. I will definitely do it.
देव बरें करूं. वेळ दिला म्हणून.
थँक्यू.
हे आशिल्ले वेन्झी वेगस आम आदमी पक्षाचे आमदार. ते म्हणटा की आपूण जे फ्युचरिस्टीक आतां म्हणटा ते कांय दिसा भितर आतांचें जातलें आनी इट वूड बी एक्चुअली अ रियलिस्टीक. सो डोंट इग्नोर इट. यू हॅव टू वर्क विथ इट. आनी आतां ताणें आन्सर दिलें ते प्रमाणे ब्रिज ऑन स्टील जो खारेबांदार येवपा खातीर धडपड चल्ल्या, डिमांड चल्ल्या, जाका लागून फ्लडींग जावचें ना. इट इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द फ्युचरिस्टीक आयडिया, बट इट इज रिक्वायर्ड रायट नाव. ते म्हणटा की एश्युरन्सीस दिली ती जर पाळणी जाल्यार आपूण आय डोंट मायंड सेईंग थँक्यू टू चीफ मिनिस्टर. एक थँक्यू नोट धाडटलो आनी पब्लिकानूय तांकां थँक्यू करतलो. आनी आम आदमी पार्टी फुडल्या 4.5 वर्सान एक विरोधक म्हणून थंय रावून लोकांचे विशय काडटले. तुमी पळयतात हब एनकावंटर ऑन युअर फेवरेट वेबसायट www.goaNewsUp.com. चॅनल पार्टनर्स आर RDX गोवा. प्रोडक्शन पार्टनर्स आर प्रसाद देशपांडे मेंटोर, goabalin.com. and please subscribe us on YouTube. Also follow us on Facebook and also follow us on Twitter so that you get all the latest update. Keep watching.